Ladies and gentlemen, the khaki-colored queen before you goes by the name of Amanda Seales. If you are unfamiliar with Miss Seales, she's a comedian, writer. She rode the woke wave a few years back to a bit of notoriety. I'm not going to call it prominence, but I'll definitely call it notoriety. And well, the past couple of years just have been rather perplexing for her. So here we are. Let's get into this video that she's released. I got to drag it all the way back because I needed to get because you can guys see where it starts. I wanted to just lay the groundwork before we started this. Let's go.
Can I just keep it a buck with y'all?
Sure. Tears have received.
This election.
Oh, you keep it together.
Has made me feel so far from my community.
Oh Lord. I mean, you can always, just go outside, go talk to your neighbor, right? I mean, talking about your community, right?
I felt like this whole time, my whole life, that I was a part of a black community.
And that's really on you, because those of us who are black, I mean, American descendants, know that, like, real talk, like, we're not as well as organized as, whites. Whites are quick to sit there and say Italian, Polish, Irish, everything else like that. Us, it's like, man, black. Black. And that's on purpose. That's to basically, give you this complex that you're working through right now.
And it doesn't exist the way I think so many of us believe it does.
No, it doesn't exist at all. Like, here's the thing, like I said, it all gets, in the United States in particular, it all gets categorized to be something equal and equivalent, when in reality, I mean, you should go and have a conversation with your dad. I don't know which one is your black side. I mean, I think she's mixed. But like, either ways, like, it doesn't matter which side. Go talk to your dad, right? And find out where your family's from. What, like your personal history and background and makeup and all that other fun stuff, as opposed to relying on this label or throwing an identity into this label that is literally nothing more than a government designation, a way for the government in which to keep very, very neat and concise notes. Like, that's like, I'm sorry, but that's literally it.
The way that I have seen folks sell each other out, sell us out, the duplicitousness.
Oh, the duplicitousness. Oh, you do realize, like, a lot of slave revolts back in the 400 years that you, like, more than you lean on a whole lot. Yeah, they're selling. It's kind of just a game, bro. I can get a better deal if I, that whole, I'm gonna look out for me type situation. As much as, it doesn't lead to a lot of community cohesion, we're still here. I mean, at least descendants. I don't know what her lineage is. I don't know what her, her familial makeup is. And once again, like I said before, that's something she'd have to work out for herself. But as far as the identity of blackness, I mean, it's literally there to create this mindset, this victim mindset within, within you, particularly after the signing of the Civil Rights Act and a lot of the moves that have been made here in the States since then. Yeah, it's just to sit there and drop, place a history on everybody that really a lot of folks don't even have don't really have much of a claim to, and have them feel like, oh my goodness, well, all we need is black unity and everything else like that. And us cis heterosexual black men, the ones that you hate, the ones that have been really maligned, and thrown under the bus without much fanfare. What do? We just go create our own little family, create our little clan, and worry about that.
It is so disheartening. And then like you try and focus on, okay, but look at all these people who are so rooted in the way that you're rooted. Whether it be
so the people rooted in the way that you're rooted, i.e., yes, we have taken quote unquote black as an identity and have foregone our like the blood in our veins for a government for a government category. I mean, these are personal choices that you and everybody that you're about to rattle off made.
Angela, or Patrice Cullors, or Alicia Garza, or Latasha Brown, or Mark Lamont Hill, or Charlamagne, or Kendrick Sampson, and Jesse, and Gary Chambers Jr., and just.
So let's go over just a couple of those names. The two that I particularly recall is Mark Lamont Hill, and another woke wave rider, and Charlamagne, the guy who was like, yeah, we gonna vote for Kamala, definitely gonna vote for Kamala, and then was the recipient of You Ain't Black, and just the industry, the Hollywood culture that's been that's been like really just indoctrinated and marinated into you guys' veins. I mean, that reality is getting crushed from underneath you because you're like, well, we's victims. So how? And that is the difference between the masculine and the female mind. Let's be real.
There's a multitude of black folks who see blackness and the community in the way that I see it, but when.
Yeah, because there are a lot of those names that you rattled off are internet grifters that, that like they are paid. That's how they get paid. Particularly, I don't know if she's talking about Jesse Jackson or she didn't bring up like the Al Sharptons, but it might as well be the same thing. It's just a digital version of the same race hustle that's been going on since the freaking ships got over here.
I tell you that the amount of folks that don't is unconscionable to me.
Unconscionable? Oh.
And I didn't know.
Oh, no.
I didn't know.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm sorry. I got the vibe from that surprise squirrel. The dun, dun, dun. She just zoomed in on herself.
It feels the way I felt when I had to step back from hip-hop.
We've had this conversation. We've had the hip-hop conversation on this channel multiple times. It has never been, particularly at the national and what gets a radio play and stuff like that level. Yeah, the quote unquote the face of the artist doesn't really, move the needle as much as the industry handlers and, those executives that sign their checks. But yeah, like, oh, you had to break up with hip hop. Now you got to break up with blackness.
As I realized that it didn't speak for me in the way that it used to before. I don't know if anybody else is feeling this way.
Oh my goodness, it's like my stomach is full. Cause she's like, yeah, she's one of those woke warriors that's like, oh yeah, black men, oh my goodness, like crime, like Black Lives Matter and all that other stuff, and yeah, it got thrown in the face. And you know who I think did this to her? I think Ados did this to her. I think that group online, and we've discussed Ados on the channel as well. We completely disagree when it comes to reparations. But beyond that, I mean, like American descendants of slavery, we are of a like lineage, and and online they're rather relentless. Okay, so I honestly think that the Ados cats like really just took her to the woodshed, man, and like she looked tired, man. She looked beat. Like she looked like she got an ass whoop, for real. So, yeah, oh my goodness. So, let's get through the rest of this.
Like, I know I'm black, and I know I'm a member of a community.
Yeah, but the deal is that go to whichever one of your parents is black. It just, or I don't know how old she is, but have some kids, man. and create your own little world to take care of. You know what I'm saying? And focus in on that, and be and raise the next generation, as opposed to talking about like, oh well, the next generation, and looking at everybody else's kids. Go make a few of your own. You seem young enough. There's always some dude that's gonna be happy, because she's not an unattractive chick. Like, real talk. This is just like her at a low point. Well, I mean, she ain't unattractive. She's just more than likely a lot to deal with, because I mean, like I said, I'm not getting into all the histrionics with Amanda Seals, but she seems like she's a handful. She really does. But that's what a good scent stick does, right? A good scent stick goes in there and just strokes all that, nuttiness on out, old girl, and she you can bring out in public. But the thing is, she's one of those entertainment industry Holly weirdos, and the like, because she's definitely swam in those waters. So, like, real talk, you might need, might need a vibrator with a freaking with a gas starter, the chain, what I'm saying, that situation. She might need something like I'm an idiot. Anyways, guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy Fantastic Voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell. Sorry. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. And also check me out over on Patreon. Links in the description. Speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments, yo? It's just to see, like I said, the pendulum always swings. And to see the reality, like, wait, no, not everybody thinks like me, just sink in. It was too good to pass up, all right? But either ways, what do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.